Take the time to slow down and live a bit more conscientiously. We all love watching movies and television, streaming TV, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, YouTube. We love it, but how much value do those things add to our lives or to anyone else's? Think about the things you do in your life that are just wasting time living passively, and try to minimize those things. Try to cut down on them. You don't want to get to the end of your life and live and realize that you wasted a lot of time, that you lived passively. It's important to relax and recharge, of course. You need some Netflix or whatever it is you choose. But always be cognizant about how much value you're adding to your life. Don't spend too much of your time doing those things. That sense of completion you get when you finish an episode, I think a lot of us get that. And we stay up for extra hours at night just doing that, finishing that episode or finishing that season. We get that sense of completion, but it doesn't add anything to our legacy. Legacy is another key word that I like to bring up. You've heard me talk about integrity, but living a life of integrity is part of forming a legacy. Legacies are patterns of behavior and influence that we have upon the world that bookmark the value that we gave during the time that we lived. We should think about our future. Not all the time, but think about it and project ourselves to being old. Hopefully we all reach an old age, and when we get there, are we going to be proud of the things that we've done? Are we going to feel fulfilled? Erik Erikson talked about this stage of life as being called integrity versus despair. Said if we hadn't fulfilled our life, if we hadn't provided value, then we would probably be at the end of our life despairing over missed opportunities, missed value that we could have shared. Become involved. Get off the couch, get out of the house, start living for more than yourself. If you only live for yourself, it's likely that you will become miserable and depressed. If nothing else, you'll have a very simple value in life, a very constrained effect on your world. If you live for yourself and only for yourself, it's unlikely that you'll feel optimal satisfaction. That's a thing I talk about a lot in my business. And that's why I called it 10K life coaching and consultation services. To live a 10K life is to live a life where we strive for excellence and expertise, to become an expert of ourselves and of living life to our fullest. It's unlikely that we're going to have a life that is 10K or fulfilled if we're living only for ourselves. A lot of our world, and this reflects on the streaming TV, is very hedonistic. We live with a lot of hedonism in our life. It's immediate gratification. Hedonism is living for ourselves in the moment. And by doing that, we often have fun, but we may be missing out on longer term goals that take effort, that don't allow us to live a hedonistic lifestyle. Hedonism is like drinking a beer. It has a nice buzz while it lasts. But it doesn't last. This hedonism does not give us a legacy. It does not build potential in ourselves. It does not network with people around us. It does not create more life in our life. It's a way of thinking that requires feeding itself. You've got to keep feeding the hedonism to keep the buzz, the pleasure, the joy. Instead, feed others. I mean that literally and figuratively. Feed others. Feed in the community. Help others. Give them food. Help with the soup kitchen. But give them your other skills as well. Your time. Your face-to-face contact. And truly paying attention to them. Take time to look them in the eyes. To put your phone down. To put it on silent. And look at them and truly listen to what they're saying. And we've gotten so out of practice with it that many of us have forgotten the art of conversation. Take time to experiment with your friends or new friends, strangers, and relearn those arts, those strategies of conversation where you show somebody that you're listening, that you show them that you care about their lives, that you want to help them, and that you'll do what you can. Share your ideas with each other. Share your lives.